If you've ever asked yourself, why is a short sale bad? Then you come to the right place, although it's probably not going to be the answer you expect. Hi, I'm Dohn Thornton. I'm known as the short sale guy. I've been doing short sales for 20 years. I've helped well over 1,500 homeowners get out of a situation where they owe more than the house is worth by doing a short sale. I doubt there's anybody in the country who's done them as long as I have and has done them as successfully as I have. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about why people think a short sale is bad, why the alternatives to a short sale are worse, and why actually a short sale is the best thing you can do if you owe more than what the property is worth and you need to sell. So let's just jump right into this right now. I've heard a lot of reasons why people think a short sale is bad, and they're never accurate. And frankly, it astonishes me how little information, how little facts that people have about what a short sale is. And so they jump to the wrong conclusions. A big one that I hear a lot is that, oh, I don't want to do a short sale because I'm going to have to pay what's not paid off to the mortgage company. Not true. The short sale mortgage companies will always state in writing that any mortgage amount that is not covered in the payoff of the or in the sale of the property will be written off and forgiven, and that's in writing. Okay. Another one I hear is, oh, I'm going to get screwed, and I don't want to get screwed by a short sale. And actually, a short sale is one of the surest ways of doing something where they're not going to get screwed. And the reason why is because the bank will give you a short sale agreement letter before closing. And those agreement letters are good anywhere between 30 to 90 days. So you get the short sale agreement letter, has all the terms there. They can take that to an attorney and show it and make sure they're not going to get screwed. So actually, there's no risk to a short sale at all from that point of view. Another one I hear is about, oh, well, if the mortgage company forgives $50,000 of my mortgage debt, the IRS is going to consider that a taxable event. I'm going to have to owe taxes on it. Couple things. If it's if your bankruptcy, if your mortgage was included in a part of a bankruptcy, then that is not considered a taxable event. So that's one thing. Now, I am not a CPA. I'm not a licensed tax preparer or tax advisor. I cannot give tax advice. However, what I can do is I can share with you what my CPA has told me and my clients. And he has said that generally speaking, when you get hit when you have such a loss in your fiscal year, that you are, for all intents and purposes, insolvent for that year. And then if your tax preparer can, declare that you were insolvent for most of that time or for most of that debt or mortgage forgiven or whatever. Anyway, my fumbling around here a little bit, but you basically ask your tax preparer about insolvency, and that generally solves the problem. Okay. Now, if this is enlightening you in some way, if it's resonating with you, if you're against it, you're for what I'm saying, please leave a comment down in the comment section. I love to engage with my viewers. I'd like to have some tete-a-tete, conversations, and let's talk about it, because I'm passionate about short sales and I love to talk to people about it. So leave a comment. I'd love to hear your opinion. So the next thing I want to show you is why the alternatives to a short sale are much worse. So you may or may not have seen some videos I've done here on my YouTube channel about a deed in lieu of foreclosure, but a deed in lieu of foreclosure is worse because it's going to go down as a foreclosure on your record, and you don't get any benefits whatsoever. It's the same from a credit point of view. There's no difference between if a foreclosure going to auction or if you do a deed in lieu of foreclosure. And what's worse is that people don't realize that until that mortgage is paid off one way or the other, partially or otherwise, it stays on your credit report as an open file, which is going to really hinder you from getting or starting to repair your credit. So even if let's say you do a deed in lieu of foreclosure, or you let the property go back to foreclosure auction and someone buys it there, or the bank buys it, either way, it's going to be put on the market. The bank's going to put it on the market, and they're going to put it at a high price because they want to try to get as much as they can or limit the damage or limit their loss. So it could be a year, 2 years, 3 years. I've had people have it, did a deed in lieu 7 years later the property, it still hasn't been sold, and that's still an open wound on their credit. So, my gosh, you do not want to leave yourself in limbo for all that time. That's why, deedling is not good. Letting your property go to foreclosure auction is just foolishness. Okay. There's, you can, that's what I'm saying. You can definitely do a short sale. It's much better than letting it go to auction. So that's just kills your credit. There's no reason why you should do that. Now, if you like what I'm doing, you like what I'm teaching you, you like what I'm explaining, if that provides value for you, I would love it. Please, go down and subscribe. And that way you can get access to all my videos. You get notified when they hit, and then and do the notification button too. And that way you can get notified when a new video drops. You can jump in there and see what other knowledge nuggets I've left for you. Finally, I want to talk to you about why short sales are the best. And the reason why they're the best is because you have less damage. You can qualify for a conventional mortgage only 2 years after your short sale has closed. And again, it's closed out. So there's no limbo, there's no zombie land stuff on your credit. And once it's closed out, it's done. And like I've said, the bank is not going to hold you liable for any mortgage amount forgiven. It's going to be written off. And you pay all your closing costs. And if you're living in the property, they generally speaking give you a seller's relocation anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000, sometimes more. It just depends on the banks or whoever owns the mortgage. What if it's a hedge fund, if it's a pension fund, if it's another bank, they make those decisions about whether they give any relocation amounts or not. But generally speaking, they do offer something. And so, what's better than that? You get closure, you get relocation money if you're there usually, and you don't have and all your closing costs are paid, and you can recover your credit in 2 years. So there's nothing better than a short sale if you owe more than what the property is worth and you have to sell. What I want you to do is I want you to go down into the description of the video here, and if you're a homeowner and you have questions about this, go to my link down there and leave me go in and fill out a form, and it'll come to me, and let's set up a time where we can talk. If you're an investor or if you're a real estate agent and you're interested in working with me in foreclosures and in short sales, and you don't know what to do with them if someone comes to you and says they need to have a short sale done, if you're an investor or as an agent, you don't have to know or be an expert. You don't have to walk away from those things. I can help you monetize those types of leads, and you can come to me and we can joint venture, and you can make a lot of money at this as well. You can make money and you can be helping people, which is great. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you at my next one. Thank you.